Hello and welcome back to another Hunger Games simulator video. The theme of this simulation is Plants vs. Zombies. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, why am I making a Plants vs. Zombies theme? Now, the reason for that is because my last two Hunger Games themes have kind of been like, I don't know, I guess like highly requested Hunger Games, and they've also been sequels. So I kind of wanted to do a non-sequel, kind of like, you know, not as big Hunger Games, I guess. And I know some of you guys still actually want to see it, because I have seen some requests. I'll put up on screen right now the people who requested a Plants vs. Zombies Hunger Games. But, see, I kind of figured I'd do a kind of like, you know, not so crazy, Hunger Games, just because why not, right? And I feel like Plants vs. Zombies is a kind of, I don't know, fun theme. I was actually going to do this so long ago, like back in season 1 of Hunger Games simulations. One of my first Hunger Games videos was a Cuphead one, and that was almost a Plants vs. Zombies one. I was very split between if I was going to do a Plants vs. Zombies one or a Cuphead one, and I ended up doing a Cuphead one, and then I just never ended up doing a Plants vs. Zombies one until, of course, now. Also, make sure to comment down below who you want to win this PvZ Hunger Games. You know, are you rooting for a plant? Are you rooting for a zombie? Are you rooting for Crazy Dave? But anyways, let's just get into the contestants. So in District 1, there is Sunflower with the most bobbiest theme of all time. Also in District 1, there is Pea Shooter, the basic shooting plant. Also in District 2, there is Cherry Bomb. Only problem with him in this simulation, though, is that he has to blow up to kill people. Anyways, in District 2, there's also Walnut. Then in District 3, there is Chomper. He, like, eats the zombie. Only problem is that it takes him, like, 50 years to actually recharge the zombie. And in District 3, there is also Puffshroom. Oh, the snail! I didn't add the snail guy, the snail thing. Then in District 4, there is Hypnoshroom. He hypnotizes the zombies and it makes them go kill other zombies, even though the zombies are kind of already killing each other. Also in District 4, there's a lily pad. I thought it would be funny to just put the lily pad in this, being as it's pretty useless. I don't even know how it's going to survive. It has to find a river, like basically at the very beginning of the game. Also in District 5, there is a squash. I feel like he's kind of overhyped as a plant. I'm sorry squash lovers. In District 5, there is Starfruit, who is the best plant in the entire game. Okay, I just have to say it right now. He's the best plant. Honestly, better than Dr. Zomboss. And then in District 6, our final plant, which isn't technically a plant, is a flower pot. It's kind of like the lily pad. I thought it would be funny to have a flower pot here, because what's a flower pot gonna do? How is it even considered a plant? Like, even the lantern, which is an object, was still a plant in some way, right? But with this, it's like, it's literally just a pot. Then, also in District 6, we're going into the zombies now.
The zombies are coming.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So we have the just basic zombie. Then in District 7, there is Conehead Zombie, which is basically the other zombie, just with a cone on his head. At least he's looking pretty drippy, you know what I'm saying? Then also in District 7, there is a pole vaulting zombie. In District 8, there is the newspaper zombie. I don't know, don't disturb him while he's reading the newspaper. Then also in District 8, there is a football zombie. Then in District 9, there is the dancing zombie. Bruh, he's looking fresh. Look at that, look at him.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for.
I know some people prefer the other dancing zombie, the one that's like Michael Jackson, but this one's better, okay? And then we can have the dancing zombie without his backup dancer. Then in District 10, there is the Zombini, or Zombini.
This is my kingdom come.
Then in District 10, there is the Zombie Yeti. Then in District 11, there is our Gargantuar. And also District 11, we got his little buddy, which is the Imp, which is sus. That is so sus. It's the imposter. Oh my god, I think I saw him vent. Then in District 12, there is Crazy Dave.
Ooh, what about you, Abuji?
Which, by the way, the frying pan is actually smart, because to protect his brain from the zombies. Then our final contestant in District 12 is Dr. Zomboss, the leader of the zombies. He rides the big brute from Fortnite. Anyways, let's proceed and see who will win this Plants vs. Zombies Hunger Games. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Gargantua grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Gargantua, you already have a backpack. So now you have 2 empty backpacks. Starfruit runs away from the cornucopia. Paul Vaulting Zombie runs away from the cornucopia. Shall we say vaults away from the cornucopia? It's funny. Zombie Yeti runs away from the cornucopia. You gotta go and be mysterious. You gotta hide in the fog. Lily Pad clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Yeah, he probably needs that, being as he's not in water. Pea Shooter runs away from the cornucopia. Squash runs away from the cornucopia. Dancing Zombie and Chomper fight for a bag. Chomper gives up and retreats. See, I was gonna say, why doesn't Chomper just eat the Dancing Zombie? It would make sense. But then I realized that Chomper can't, because then he can't eat anyone else for the rest of the game. Hypno Shroom runs away from the cornucopia. Cherry Bomb rips a mace out of Football Zombie's hands. I would think Football Zombie would be strong enough to, win a fight against a Cherry. Dr. Zomboss grabs a jar of fishing bait, while Zombini grabs fishing gear. Walnut runs away from the cornucopia. Crazy Dave grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Imp runs away from the cornucopia. Sunflower runs away from the cornucopia. Puff Shroom grabs a sword. It's so small. How is it carrying a sword? Coconut Zombie strangles Zombie after engaging in a fist fight. And of course the Coconut Zombie wins. He has a cone on his head. Newspaper Zombie runs away from the cornucopia. Backup Dancer grabs a backpack and retreats. Flower Pot takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Starfruit defeats Imp in a fight but spares his life. Lilypad questions his sanity. Yeah, I don't blame him. Puff Shroom tries to spear a fish with a trident. Walnut, Chomper, Coconut Zombie, Paul Vaulting Zombie, and Flower Pot hunt for their tributes. Gargantua begs for Zombini to kill him. He refuses, keeping Gargantua alive. He doesn't want to live without an Imp friend. Hypno Shroom defeats Football Zombie in a fight but spares his life. Crazy Dave fishes. Nice. Newspaper Zombie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Zombie Yeti runs away from Cherry Bomb. Dancing Zombie diverts Squash's attention and runs away. Backup Dancer, Sunflower, Dr. Zomboss, and Pea Shooter hunt for other tributes. Why is Dr. Zomboss working with the 2 main plants? Walnut Bowling! We have an event. This is like the earliest we ever had an event, right? Usually the events happen a lot later on. But yep, so it's the classic minigame of Walnut Bowling where the walnuts hit the zombies and the zombies die because these walnuts are so powerful. But in this time, plants are gonna also get hit. Speaking of plants getting hit, Squash gets hit by a walnut. Football Zombie and Flower Pot gets hit by an explosive walnut. But Chomper dodges the walnut. Chomper got the weaves? Walnut and Backup Dancer get hit by an explosive walnut. So Walnut died by a walnut. What is wrong with these walnuts? Gargantua and Crazy Dave gets hit by an explosive walnut. Now Crazy Dave is dead. What is happening? Everyone's dying. Only Chompers live so far. Cherry Bomb gets hit by a walnut. Lilypad and Sunflower gets hit by an explosive walnut. How is everyone dying? Starfruit and Coconut Zombie gets hit by an explosive walnut. Starfruit! Puff Shroom gets hit by a walnut. Not Puff Shroom. He's so small, I was expecting him to be able to dodge them. Zombie Yeti and Dr. Zomboss gets hit by an explosive walnut. These people need to stop dying. How has Dr. Zomboss died to one explosive walnut? Pea Shooter dodges the walnut. Okay, we have another survivor. Hypno Shroom gets hit by a walnut. Well, there's another dead one. Newspaper Zombie dodges the walnuts. Okay, finally, another survivor. People are living now. So far, the only zombie to survive this. Pole Vaulting Zombie and Imp gets hit by an explosive walnut. How much walnuts are there? Also, rep Imp. Sus. The explosive walnut is red. Zomboni gets hit by a walnut. And Dancing Zombie dodges the walnuts. And that's it, though. Everyone just died. Except for 4 contestants. Is this going to be the quickest Hunger Games simulation video literally ever? Because everyone's dead. 20 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. 20. This is the most I've ever seen in one cannon shot thing. Time to list everyone off. Let's see. For world record time, editing me make a meme for each one. I'm gonna regret saying that. Okay, so the zombie.
Was that the bite of 87?
Squash.
That shit look like the battle pass.
Football Zombie. Flower Pot. Walnut. Backup Dancer.
Good God! It's hideous. Me like this.
Gargantua.
Hey man, you already know who it is. Your boy Lil B.
Crazy Dave. Cherry Bomb. Lilypad. Sunflower.
Oh, what? How did I die?
Starfruit Rip.
I'm still outside with the grip. What you expect, my jewelry?
Conehead Zombie. Puff Shroom. Zombie Yeti. Dr. Zomboss. Hypno Shroom. Pole Vaulting Zombie. Imp.
Oh my god, he almost banged me.
And Zomboni. Zombini. Chomper lets Dancing Zombie into his shelter. I guess they're gonna start maybe teaming up a little bit. They're like, hey, let's just chill. And Pea Shooter stabs Newspaper Zombie while his back is turned. Okay, never mind. They're not chilling. They're still killing. The cornucopia replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memos from the tribute's families. Pea Shooter catches Dancing Zombie off guard and kills him. Pea Shooter, you could chill. This is going too quick. I expect things to slow down a little bit after what just happened, but no, Pea Shooter does not care. Chomper takes his staff, leaning against the cornucopia. Chomper's been waiting for this moment to eat the Pea Shooter. He saved up his chomp its entire time. And Pea Shooter strangles Chomper after engaging in a fist fight. Never mind then. Pea Shooter, what is wrong with you? He just killed all the remaining contestants, which there was only 3 other ones. The winner is Pea Shooter from District 1. I don't know. I've never seen someone as murderous as Pea Shooter. I've never seen anything like this simulation. I wonder if Pea Shooter is actually good, or if that was just because everyone else was so stunned, and then that's what happened. And here are all of the other contestants. Pea Shooter is pretty much the only one with kills. The only other person with a kill is Conehead Zombie. Well, anyways, that's it for this video. Definitely the shortest Hunger Games I've ever made. I thought I was gonna say something, but I kind of forgot. Give me a second.
A few moments later.
Oh yeah, so Halloween obviously is coming up, and or October, I guess I could say. And basically, there's gonna be 2 spooky themed Hunger Games, and then after that is the Winter's Edition. So the final 2 Hunger Games are, I'm pretty sure, going to be an SCP Foundation Hunger Games and like a horror movie character Hunger Games, right? So I was gonna say, you know, comment down below any contestants you'd like to see in those Hunger Games. I'm probably gonna make a community post also asking who you guys would like to see. But I'll say in this video also, comment down below any horror movie characters, any SCP Foundation, especially SCP Foundations, because I really don't know much about SCP Foundations. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this Hunger Games simulation video. Pea Shooter is your winner, and goodbye.